Hello, Kryze. So
Hello.
I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this little interview with me. You went double MVP for the first 2 weeks of the split. How do you feel about it personally? Does it feel great? Do you think it's usual job?
I mean, honestly, this week it felt really good because I think I had really good performances. Meanwhile, my team were like a bit shaky at some parts, so it felt really good to be able to step up and actually get the wins, even though they were a bit shaky. But we clutched it in the end, which feels really good.
What do you think you have to work on for the next few weeks without spoiling too much?
I think the mistakes we did in officials really don't happen that much, like in general. So I think we just need to keep playing our game without making like the same mistakes. I think we need to practice a bit on like fighting skirmishes early, for example, to make sure we actually win those and don't make the game hard. But other than that, I think we just keep on going and we will find success.
We saw that there is new patch only. Does it change a lot for you in top lane, or it's not a big change?
Not really, no. I think it's mostly ADCs. Top lane got one new item, but I think that's it. So there's not a lot of change at all. It's still the same champs: Rumble, Cassante, yeah, all those champs. So nothing changed really.
I heard you talking about Cassante. What do you think about his upgrade? Do you think it's legit? Or...
I mean, he was struggling a lot in solo queue, but at the same time he's really broken in competitive. So I mean, obviously I don't want him buffed because he's pick or ban every game, so it's kind of boring. But I can see it's good for the lower elo players.
Yeah, so it's low win rate actually. It's like even under 50% now, I think.
I think so. Like he was before the buff, he was the worst top laner in solo queue.
Maybe it's because people like me are playing it and ruining the percentage.
Maybe.
I know the answer, I think. But what's your opinion about lane swaps as a top laner? What's your point of view on this?
I mean, I really dislike lane swap. I know we did it in official because, I mean, I do it for my bot lane, but for me it's like the worst invention ever. It's so painful for top laners because they don't get to farm and they don't get to lane, they don't get to like express skill in any way. It's like I could put in my coach whenever we lane swap and just have him play the first 5 minutes, it wouldn't change. So for me, I really dislike it.
And we saw your scanner on the first match. It surprised a lot of people. Is it a pick we played a lot in scrims, or we saw a lot? And do you think you will ever see it again?
I mean, honestly, it was mostly like permaban in scrims. I think I played like 4 or 5 times in scrims and a lot in solo queue. And I think Vitality wasn't really ready for it either. I think they didn't know how OP it was. But I think people are aware now, so it's going to be harder to get again.
You reunited with Erost. You were together in LDS last year.
Yeah.
How does it feel for you? Do you love it to have him back? Do you think it's great for the group? What does it change for him to be back in the group, actually?
I think it's quite good to have a change because, I mean, I really like Erost. He's really good at what he does. And I think the rest of the group does as well. So, I mean, it's nice for a change. It brings up the mood a bit as well. I mean, it's just positive overall, I would say. And
we have also a tech set coming in the team. I mean, I'm not asking for opinion, but how does it feel to have him in the team? Does it change a lot? Does it change personality-wise something?
Yeah, I mean, it's for sure like completely different environment. I mean, Inox was a really nice person. So is Techset, of course. But I mean, Techset is really doing really well so far in scrims, and I hope he can show like what he can actually do in officials as well. Because I know he had 2 rough games. So in general, like the environment is really good. I think he is really good. So I can't wait to see what he's gonna do this week. Okay, and of course we all know that Techset is a god on ADs. Just it was a bit unlucky. And yeah, I think that's it for the interview. Thank you for your time and good luck for this week. Yes, thank you very much.